Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. All right, I'm Alex Miller.
This is our first time.
It is.
Kind of special.
Let's
Makes
be-
me nervous.
Let's be gentle.
Yeah, but my hands are sweaty. All right, so question number one. Cancel, cut, stop. Cancel.
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 Control Alt Delete. Hi, I'm Alex Miller,
Hi, my name is Lyndon Hoffman-Liu.
and we are the creators and founders of Lost and Found.
Lost and Found is going to be, I guess if you can call it, our streaming channel. It's going to be a compilation of all our film projects and BTS, cast and crew interviews, everything that we're trying to accomplish as independent filmmakers.
Yeah, Lyndon and I, we started working together in 2024. I brought a feature film project to him, which I lied completely and said it was going to be super easy. Don't even worry about it. We'll be in and out of there. It ended up being a 9-month shooting process.
Honest answer real quick was when he says, because I went to Alex and I was like, hey, I have a new camera, let's shoot something. I did not realize it was going to be a feature. I mean, I understood. He said feature film, and I'm pretty sure my eyes went bug-eyed. I went from Asian to not Asian real quick. But I had to tell myself, just one day at a time, and well, even smaller than that, one scene at a time. Okay, Lyndon, tie your shoes. Okay, get into the car, get to set, one scene at a time, and then freaking A, turned into a feature film.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be easy. It was my first, and I was grossly mistaken. I put him through way too much, and thankfully he agreed to continue to work with me on other projects. But we kind of got talking and realized we both kind of share a similar philosophy about the way the industry is going, and we kind of wanted to share our journey with everybody about real, true, authentic, independent filmmaking, and kind of Lost and Found was born of a place to kind of really share and dive into the nitty-gritty of what true independent filmmaking is, what that looks like and what the process is, and in the hopes of kind of inspiring and building up a community of independent filmmakers who rely on each other and who share their art with the world.
I was actually forced into this scenario. I really had no choice. After the feature film, Alex was like, what else do you want to film? And I thought it'd be a weekend demo reel sort of thing, but ended up being another 8-9 month project, which Alex can talk about. I don't even want to talk about it, but
It's a lot of trauma here.
yeah, it's devastating. If you don't see the sweat rings, there they are. But I kind of stepped into this world of independent filmmaking when I kind of took the leap of faith from just acting to doing everything in front and behind camera by I wrote, directed, financed, and acted and edited my my first film. It was a short film. It's being submitted to festivals right now, and we'll see how that goes. But it's kind of like my take on The Crow. It's very grungy, very dirty, a lot of action, a little bit of drama to it, and I'm excited to see where it goes, especially since I put so much into it. I don't necessarily have high expectations for it, but that's just because the entire process was a learning process for me.
It's been really interesting to us to really understand what that means to be an indie filmmaker, and putting in the hours of doing it ourselves, really, of casting, writing, location scouting, costuming, music, everything, photo shoots, creating the posters ourselves, and really teaching ourselves every little aspect of what we're doing. And honestly, we didn't have anybody to kind of show us what that truly looked like, and that's why we're here. We want to show you, we want to share it with you and share that journey.
And then gosh, what else do we have? We're currently working on a series right now called Holy Smokes. It's being shot for Stokes, which is a family business down in Beverly Hills, and we definitely have the assortment of actors and actresses in that one. Very eclectic group, to say the least. Very interesting group, and it's going to be a lot of laughs and giggles, and I'm really looking forward to that one. It's very different if you think about it. It is very different from my short film and Alex's feature and the series that we just wrapped and the series that we have coming up, it's drastically different. But I think that's what I'm most excited about for Lost and Found, is that it's going to be such an eclectic collection of projects. I mean, a lot of filmmakers might have a specific style or specific genre that they stick to, but this is just all over the place. I mean, it's going from action to drama to rom-coms to comedy, and it's just all over the place.
Yeah, we've got a lot coming up. As I said, we worked on a feature film in 2024 that is going to be wrapped on final picture with editing, sound, and music by the end of April. Then it'll go into festival circuits then at the end of the year. We just wrapped a full season of a TV show called Another Pucking Fairy Tale. That also will be picture wrapped with complete editing by the end of April. And then we're sending it out to some people who wanted to see it for potentially buying it for network. Then we'll do festival circuits if that doesn't work, but we're very excited to show you all that. And that's just kind of what we finished. We also have a lot of things that are coming up we're in pre-production for.
We're losing track of days. Let's put it that way. I have this big whiteboard and we actually ran out of room. And it's like a puzzle piece where the pieces don't even necessarily fit together, so your eyes are darting all
Just
over the place.
arrows pointing to different things.
We have, I think, at least 2 more series scheduled for this year alone. And those are going to be exciting. One of them is going to be in action, which is it is 3 series because it's Everything's Great. The project with the martial arts. The martial arts one is going to be freaking awesome. I've never cam-opped for fight scenes before, or at least to this caliber, because who we're bringing on to act in it is of a certain caliber. So he's going to be expecting. That'd suck if he fires us on day 1, you know, kind of thing.
I don't think he'd fire us. I think he would just murder us. He's a beast.
He's talented enough to murder us.
Yeah, I'm afraid of him.
And then Handle with Care.
Handle with Care, yeah.
Yeah. So actually, Handle with Care will be Alex acting in, and
pretty exciting.
Some buffoonery going on.
Oh, it's our mockumentary workplace comedy. We'll just leave it at that, but we're very excited about it.
And then Everything's Great. I don't want to spill the beans on that one. The subject matter, but that one's going to be, I'd say, comedy, but with some heartfelt moments, you know, and I guess you could say coming of age, but of a different age. So I
like that. That's clever.
The idea was almost like a eureka moment, and I was telling my dad about it, and he was just getting laughs out of it. And he's obviously not even in our generation, but he thought it was pretty cool. So I'm excited about that one as well. And then the martial arts one, Alex is going through the scripting process right now, because that's actually how we function and work so well together. It's almost like 2 roommates. They live in the same apartment. One works in the morning, one works at night, and you never actually see each other. So when will you fight? I mean, maybe fighting over the parking spot if you only have one, but other than that, Alex really does well handling the script writing and directing and pre-production side of things, alongside Lily, who steps up a lot in that regard. And then I handle the production side of things, filming, Steadicam, shoulder rig, easy rig, blah, blah, blah. And we'll edit together after that. And then if we need music, sound design, blah, 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 see how that goes. And I mean, it's coming along. It's a process. But in my mind, I don't think we're doing enough, you know? I mean, we both think that sometimes, is that we're not doing enough. But as long as it's continued progress forward, I guess, you know?
Yeah, we kind of have to keep telling ourselves, you know, in the 2 years of creating the idea of Lost and Found, we've together, not even speaking of what we've done outside of this group, but a feature, an entire season of a show. We're halfway through finishing another entire season of a show. We're in pre-production for another entire season of a show. We're writing another show that'll be a full season. On top of that, we've shot 2 commercials together. We've shot a couple of interviews for clients. That's just all I can remember off the top of my head, not to mention outside projects. He's shot another feature outside of that.
Oh, by the way, the horn that we're tooting, if you'd like to buy one, there's a link down below in the description.
Yeah, exactly.
It's it might have our names engraved in it, but tooting our own horns if you want one.
It's listen, it's important to be proud of the things you've done. It's been a lot of hard work. And it's pretty easy for us to just sit here and talk about all this stuff, and you're thinking, oh, I've never heard of you, I have no idea what you're talking about. But we hope you join us in everything that we're doing. Please link below to all of our projects when they come out, all the things you can watch, how you can stay involved. We'd love for you to come on this journey with us. We're very proud of what we've done. We've worked with some, I think, the most talented actors I've ever seen, and they deserve all the credit. They deserve for you to follow them on their journeys and all the things that they're doing.
Well, and that's just another thing that Alex and I talk a lot about is, as independent filmmakers, Hollywood likes to put a label on what an independent film is and what an independent project is, where they're still connected to a large studio somehow. They're still using a connection of somehow. They're still using name talent somehow. It's a very thin line between a Hollywood produced film and a true independent film.
Yeah.
So all those using the hashtag independent filmmaker, you can suck on it. No, you're not. We're trying to find the talent that Hollywood's overlooking, the actors that aren't landing roles but are very talented. Behind the camera work. I taught myself how to do all that. Yes, I know very, very talented camera operators, but I want to tell the stories that I want to tell, and Alex, I'm sure, wants to write stories that he wants to write, so we are going down that, or at least to the best of our abilities, what we perceive to be the true independent route of filmmaking.
Yeah. We hope to kind of show you that, to kind of shed light on. I remember in the feature film, we shot full feature film in about 8 days. It was an 88-page script, but that's not 8 days back to back. That was 8 days over the span of 9 months. But that 9 months also included casting, costuming, set building. Yeah. I remember, loading up a U-Haul with all of our set design the night before, getting there at 8 a.m. on set, loading and prepping the set for an hour and a half. Then the actors would show up. Then we'd shoot all day, which means Lyndon was shooting alone. We were the only crew members. He's doing all the lights. He's shooting the whole thing. He's gaffing. He's gripping. He's doing everything.
Focus, pulling, audio, blah, blah, blah.
And then at the end of shoot day, loading up that U-Haul back again for another hour, taking it to my apartment, unloading it, taking it back. That's what we mean by independent filmmaking, is we got it done. We didn't have help. The actors were lovely and were very supportive of what we were doing, but it's not always a pretty picture. It's very gritty, but we're very excited to show you what that really looks like.
And it's gone so far from being an art to being the business, which understandably so. We understand that. Yeah. But it's a scale, and if you have one more than the other, it's just going to topple over. And I truly believe that LA's lost that, and we're just trying to bring that back as best as we see fit. We might be going down the entirely wrong path, but we'll never know until we try. And this is just us trying to do so, trying to do our best. Again, we're just, at the end of the day, I've come to the realization of, especially with modern Hollywood films, if I was possibly thinking of going into acting in this day and age, as I was when I first came out to LA, honestly, I probably wouldn't have done it. Just modern films just don't inspire me like they used to. It's films from the 90s and early 2000s of Steve Prefontaine with Jared Leto, Patton with George C. Scott, Achilles with Brad Pitt, the magic of Home Alone and Harry Potter and all these films where I feel like that kind of storytelling's been lost. So we're just we're trying to bring that back a bit, and at the very least, I get enjoyment from making these films and these projects, and I hope you get enjoyment from watching them. And if you do, I mean, we'll post our links and socials down below, and feel free to come along for the journey.
Yeah, it's always I always hate when YouTube videos say this, but honestly, you know, subscribe, follow along. We're very interested to hear what you think, your thoughts, and kind of share along on the journey with us. So we told you everything that we've got coming up, everything we've done, everything that was prepped, everything that's ready to go. Now you're probably asking, okay, well, what's next? What goals do we have for Lost and Found? What's our 5-year plan?
Yeah, Dad. Our 5, 10, 15-year plan is... But it sounds pretty good, right? I mean, it sounds...
It's exciting.
It's bulletproof.
It's really exciting.
Yeah.
Titillating, even.
All right, quick, close the gate. Close the gate, keep it.
Keep it. Don't let it out.
It's been kept. But yeah, so that's the future plans of Lost and Found.
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Cool. But anyways, yeah, if you want to keep in touch, collaborate,
Ask questions.
stay in tune with our projects. We'll put our links and social medias down below. I don't know. I hope you enjoy. I mean, that's at the end of the day, we have some stories to tell, and we find it fulfilling and enjoyable, and we'd like people to see it. And yeah.
And as we like to say, cool beans.
Cool beans. Gnarly. What was it again? Cool beans.
Cool beans.